Welcome back to the Grown Women's Table. Hey, it's your girl Lori. I hope you guys are having a great and wonderful day. Y'all, you requested, I'm giving it to you. You wanted a simple, easy, beginner-friendly eyeshadow look. And I'm going to show you how to do a simple, easy eyeshadow look that you can use for every day or even for these holiday parties that are coming up. And I also have one makeup tip that's going to really help you out. So I know you want to know the tip. I know you want to see how to do the eye. So what do you need to do? Keep on watching. All right, y'all, run, grab your chairs, have a seat at the Grown Women's Table, and let's get into this video. Y'all, we're going to do a simple eye. Anybody can do it. But before we get into the eye look, I do want to kind of, because I'll be saying things and I want you to know what I'm saying. So when it comes to your eye, let me pull you in. We're going to go ahead and come on in. All right, y'all. So when it comes to doing eye makeup, and a lot of times you're watching tutorials and they're saying things like inner V, outer V, lower lash line, all that kind of stuff, lid. This is what they're talking about. So when I say I'm going to put some product in the outer V, that's this part of the eye. And you go in like a V. See that, that bone that's right here? You go in here, come out, and go in the shape of a V. That's your outer V. Now, when I say I'm going to put a product on the lid, my lid space is all of this right here. And then if I say, oh, I'm going to add something to the inner corner, that's simply this little bitty spot right here. We're going to add, and that's always where you add your little pop. Right there. And the lower lash line is right there. So I just I know it's very simple, but everybody may not know it. And I want to try to give you as much information in this video so that you can use it as a reference video. And that if you want to share with somebody else that may have problems or issues when it comes to applying eyeshadow, definitely share this video. Now I do want to talk about tools. Well, before I leave the eye, you have to understand when you're looking on Instagram and you're seeing these beautiful eye looks and you're like, I want to recreate that, you have to take in consideration the eye shape and type. So what I mean is, I have what they call hooded lids. You see the little fat meat right there? That fat meat right there that comes over my lid. So if I didn't have hooded eyes, see how it will look? See the difference? So when you see someone with an eyeshadow look and their eye is like this and they have all this eye real estate, you're not going to be able to get the exact same look when your eye looks like this and they're hooded. That is what I'm saying. So when you're looking at Instagram and you're trying to recreate these looks, don't get frustrated if they don't look exactly like that person, because it all depends on what kind of eye real estate they're working with. Now, the next thing when it comes to doing an eyeshadow look, tools. Your tools are important. So with a simple eye look, you only really need 3 type of brushes. So we're not going to get into natural hair brushes, synthetic brushes, and all that kind of stuff. Not in this video because this is for beginners. But you want to always have some type of flat brush. You see how that's flat? So when you go into your eyeshadow product and you want to lay it on the lid, see that? It's able to go across the lid and you can pat it in. We don't swipe until the end, but just pat it in, right? Now, the size of your brushes do depend on the size of your eyes. So if you have, like me, I feel like I have, even though they're hooded, they're still like standard, a little bit on the small side. Well, a little bit on the small side. So I would want to have a brush about this size. But if your eyes are bigger and you have way more lid space, you will want a brush that gives you a bigger brush so you can see the difference between the two. Because that will really make a difference when it comes to putting eyeshadow on. So if I have a brush that's too big and I'm trying to put it on my lid space, it's going to end up all up here. And it won't just stay. I mean, I can make it. I can turn it to the side and do that. But if you're doing it the way the brush is made, you're going to have eyeshadow in places you want. So make sure the brushes are going to match the size of your eye. So you definitely want a flat brush. The next type of brush you want is a nice fluffy brush that has a point to it. See how that has like a point? Let me see if you can see. That's better. It's kind of pointed at the top. So the reason why I want that is because that point is where I'm going to use to pack in my product, right? And then I can kind of turn it to the side and go in a circular motion, or just go like this in a circular motion to blend or diffuse that color out. That's why you want a nice fluffy brush, because it's going to help diffuse out the color. And then this brush right here, the next brush, you want some type of pencil brush. See how skinny that is? And that brush is used for the inner portion of your eye. And also, we're going to use this particular brush for our lower lash line, because you don't always have to have eyeliner. You can use eyeshadow for your lower lash line. So you want it to be able to fit right up under there. So now we know, we done figured out what type of eyes we have. We have our tools. Let's get into it. Now, the products are based on whatever products you want to use. Now, I will say this. A good eyeshadow makes application so much easier. And I know you guys are beginners, so you may not know that. But as you advance, you will come to know that. So today we're going to use the Pat McGrath palette, Bronze Seduction. And if you're my skin tone, this will be a great palette for you. The colors are gorgeous. Pick any palette that works for you. The first thing I want to show you is one thing though. We're going to do what we call a one and done. So if you're my skin tone and you want something for every day, and I'm going to give you a color that you can use for every day, or if you have that holiday party and you just want to jazz it up, you can use it for that as well. Any type of gold. So we're going to go in with this color right here. And I'm going to show you guys what I mean with a one and done. When you're in a hurry, you don't got time, you just need to get it on and go. All you do now, this is the key to eyeshadow, especially if you have any type of eyeshadow that has any shimmer to it. You always want to press it in. And then once it's completely pressed in, then you may, if you need to smooth it out, you can swipe. But we're going to go in with this gold. This is something you got to know. When you apply the eyeshadow, the first spot is going to be where you're going to have the most eyeshadow at. It's going to be the most pigmented. And then you see how I'm just patting and blending that out. Very simple. And this is a gorgeous color, because this color, especially on deep dark skin, is beautiful as an everyday. It's not too much, but you can, you get a little pop. And I'm going to bring it all the way to the end. See that? Now you see there's a little bit of area where I'm going to take my fluffy brush and just kind of clean that up. So if you just want to do a one and done type look and go on about your way, this is something you can definitely do. But we're going to build on this. I'm going to take this brown color. So for the outer V, you always want to go with a color that's that deep. I call it a deepening shade. A color that's going to give you some depth to the look. It doesn't have to be super smoky, super dark, but something that's just going to give a contrast to what you already have on the lid, or what you plan to put on the lid, because you don't have to do the lid first and then the outer V. Whatever's comfortable for you, you can do the outer V and then the lid, which is typically how I do it. But I wanted to show you guys the one and done, so I did it that way. So I'm going to go in, get the product on my brush. So the first thing you want to do is, in the outer V right here, y'all see right here? Apply the product. Now we're pressing it in. And this is called building that color up. Because I want to press it in right here. And now I'm going to start steady pressing. You see I'm pressing. And you can feel that bone. There's a bone right here. You could just go, and you only go to about in the halfway into the eye. And I'm pressing this color in. This is going to help also keep from a lot of product falling out. And you know I already put color down, right? But that's okay. You want to add that deepening shade on top of just the edge, the outer portion of that lid because you don't want to have gold brown. You want to make sure there's a transition. And if it looks like it's out of control and it's like, oh, it's too much over here, don't worry. I'm going to show you how to clean it up. All right, y'all, I'm sorry my battery died. So I think I know where we were at. So we're doing the outer V. So again, don't worry if the outer V looking crazy and it's product in places you don't want it, especially down in this area. We're going to clean it up. So as you can see, I'm going in. Now, the color is at the depth that I want it, so I don't need to build it up anymore. But if you want it to be a little darker, you can apply more product and press it in and see if it will build up more to whatever the intensity that you want. Now we're going to blend it out. And I'm just going to go in a circular motion because we want to blend that color out. You see how I'm doing that? And I'm going in a circular motion, and you can feel that bone, and I'm just blending on that bone and kind of pulling it out just a little bit because you don't want that dark color way over in here. You just want to keep it in this little area right there. And you just keep blending until you get the look, that gradient that you like, that nice smoothness. Like, this is good enough for me. I'm going to go back in with the flat brush with no product and just make sure smoothing out and blending out that color that's already on the lid. And then just go like that. Y'all, this eye is basically done. We're done. Now, let me show you how to clean it up. Take a concealer. Now, I already have my base on. If you want to know how I got this base, the foundation, the concealer, the blush and contour and all that, that video will be coming out soon. I'm giving you guys a simple, easy complexion guide, a look rather. So my base is done. But, you know, it's a little bit of eyeshadow hanging down in areas I don't like. So I always take my concealer, preferably one that's close to my skin tone. That's what I use. You see how I just put little dots right there? Take my concealer brush. And you see how I'm just kind of cleaning that up? Bam. And now I got that sharpness that I want. Now you guys don't look at my brows because my brows are ombre and they're in the peeling stage. So if you know, you know. That's what's going on with the brows. All right, y'all. So the next thing you want to do, if you want to just add a little bit something to it. If you just want it every day, bam, you're good. If you want to take it up a notch, you could go in with another color. I'm going to use this color right here. And use my pencil brush. And just go right here and just add a little something right there just to add a little pop. Not much. You don't need a lot. You really don't need a lot, y'all. Because we're going for simple and easy. I'm going to just go and wipe off this pencil brush. Now, if you want to, you could go in with a liner. If you don't want to, what you could do is take that same brown shade right here with the pencil brush and just go along the lower lash line. And I always kind of make sure I connect it. I go up a little bit, just enough to connect it with the outer V color because it's the same color. And you see, it gives a nice softness to it. But you could tell there's something there. Great, great for everyday work. Go in with a mascara. Yeah, and that's another thing, you guys. When you're putting on your eyeshadow And especially if that lid color is looking like, oh, you know, like a little bit too much, mascara tones that down. I'm going to show you what I mean. So you can see what my eye look like now, right? Especially the lid area. And let me say this too. If you're dark skinned, do not be afraid of having a nice light lid with a brown, dark outer V. Beautiful. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. See the difference the mascara makes? And if you want to, you can hit the lower lash line. Your lower lash mascaras. I mean, your lower lashes with the mascara. You guys see how simple that is? And this could truly, especially if you take away that inner portion, this could definitely be a easy, everyday, wearable eyeshadow look. Or add a little bit of something to it and spruce it up. Now, the reason why I left this eye blank is because I wanted to show you guys something. And I'm going to spruce this up just because people are going to parties and stuff. But you can use whatever color you want. Get you a nice crayon type eyeshadow. These are from Sephora. And I know this is silver and all you like, girl, what? Girl, don't worry. So the easiest, see how easy that was? Do you see how easy it was? If you want a one and done, you can get this in brown, gold, orange, whatever color you want. Your eyeshadow's done. But we're going to go in with, I'm going to use this purple shade. Same thing I did before. Little outer V action. We remember what we said. We are going to press it in to build up the intensity before we start swiping. And then we're going to blend it in a circular motion. Pull it into the color that's on the lid so you can have that gradient. Yeah, isn't that cute? If you're going out, a night out, silver on the lid, gold on the lid always looks so pretty. It always looks like you're doing a little bit more. And I'm just going to do it so you can really see how quick this is. Lower lash line with that purple. Y'all see that? I need to clean it up a little bit. And every time you do your eyeshadow, you may not have to clean it up. I do like to clean it up before I do my lower lash color though. Ain't that pretty, y'all? See how quick that was? Little mascara. I wanted to do this in real time so you can see just how quick and easy. You see that? It looks like you done really done something. But you see how fast that was. So if you're going out to a party, there you go. Now here's your little secret. No matter how plain Jane your makeup may look, all you need is a bold lip. A bold lip will take a makeup look, and this color is not matching my look. I just want you to see the effect. I don't like red, so I like oranges. A bold lip. Well, you see what that did, right? It made this whole makeup look take it to the next level. But all right, y'all, I hope this was helpful. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section. Also, there will be affiliate links for all the products that I use. And if you decide to pick up any of these products, please consider using my link. It does help the channel. But y'all, that is it. I hope this video was helpful. Share it with somebody. And so to all my new subscribers, I see you and I appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you know what you need to do, right? hit that button so that I can save you a seat at the Grown Women's table. And until the next video, bye-bye. She cute.
If you need some advice or looking for an idea, just to get some tips, you can get that right here. This is Lori's life, yeah, this is Lori's life, yeah. Check out Lori's life, yeah, this is Lori's life. If you need some advice or looking for an idea, just to get some tips, you can get that right here. This is Lori's life, yeah, this is Lori's life. Check out Lori's life, yeah, it's Lori's life.